Well, hello, mighty companions. We are about to continue. I'm Earl Purdy, and this is Anna Kujawa, and we are studying the part of the Course in Miracles that has to do with special relationships. We decided we were just going to go through everything about relationship that we could in the Course in Miracles, and really hear what it's saying, and tell each other what we hear, and apply it to our relationship and all our relationships. So this is the way we study. So you're just getting a chance to have a little voyeuristic action to really kind of observe how we do it to try to make the Course real to us.
Yes. All right. Shall I read to you first?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
And if you want to see more of our videos that we made together, you can go to my website, which is www.earlpurdy.com.
And my website is annakujawa.com, ANNAKUJAWA.com.
Or you can just Google us, and because we got all the stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
I got every one of these on YouTube.
Yeah.
So,
and Vimeo.com.
So we're gonna do it. So it's hardcore. This is the way we do
course.
it because it's hardcore course.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, paragraph 4, and we are in the section called The End of Illusions.
And chapter 16, the forgiveness of illusions.
Yes.
The sections, the 7, the end of illusions.
That's right, and we're now on paragraph 4. So it says, the past is gone. Don't seek to preserve the past in your relationships. Don't seek to preserve the past in your special relationship, because your special relationship binds you to the past, and the past would teach you that your happiness is past, and so you must return to the past to find happiness. So then he says, there is no fantasy that does not contain the dream of retribution for the past. And would you want to act out the past, or do you want to let the past go?
Okay.
What'd you hear?
So what I'm hearing is that the past is over.
Okay.
You know, what's gone is over. What I did in the past, what I experienced in the past is over.
Okay.
And I was also told not to try to preserve what I've gone through in the past in a special relationship. Don't try to reenact the past and change it with somebody new.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
Because the special relationship binds me to the past. I think that's interesting. So when I want a special relationship, I want to stay stuck in the past.
Right.
If I want to stay stuck in the past, if I don't want to be present,
Right.
then I'm going to seek a special relationship. So when I'm ready to live in the past again,
Right.
I go out seeking a special relationship.
So when I have that yearning for the special relationship, that's what's really happening. Is that I'm yearning for the past.
I'm yearning for the past. I want to
yearning
go through
for my
something. I want to
past.
go through something I've gone through again. I want to go through something I've gone through
how
before
nostalgic,
again.
how comforting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. I just want something like I had before, even though I couldn't wait to get out of it when I was in it.
And then he told me that, and then he told me that the special relationship, the way that it binds me to the past,
yes.
is that the special relationship teaches me that my happiness was in the past.
Right.
So
That's what you're saying.
that's right. I'm thinking about the past. I'm
Yes.
focusing on the past. Oh, that was in the past I really had happiness in a
Yes.
special relationship. So my special relationship is binding me to the past because it's always telling me that my happiness is gone.
I see. So every time some relationship ends, I get amnesia, and I forget about what I really experienced in it.
Yeah.
And then my ego tells me
Yeah.
that I used to have happiness.
Right.
With them.
And so if I can get me a special relationship, I can reenact that past.
Right.
And I can change it this time.
And be happy
and
again.
be really happy again.
Wow.
Right. I'm going to try to be with the person that I was with in the past.
Yes.
With you.
Right.
I'm going to try to be with the person I've been with in the past with you.
Oh, right.
That's what
Yes.
that's what the special relationship with you is supposed to do. I'm going to have the same relationship again, but it's going to be different with you. So the past is gone, the relationship is gone. My specialness is trying to bind me to the past because it's trying to tell me that my happiness was in the past. Then he told me that I think I got a special relationship is telling me I've got to go back to the past to find
Yes.
salvation, to find happiness.
Mhm.
And then I heard that every time I have a fantasy, every time I have a special relationship, that it's really coming from some type of dream of punishment for the past. Like when I want to be punished
Right.
for what I think I've done in the past,
Right.
I will form a special relationship when I'm ready to be punished for what I think I've done in the past. I will want a special relationship when I want to be punished for what I think has happened in the past. Every special relationship is full of fantasies of retribution for the past. So I'm trying to punish myself for what I think happened in the past
Right.
when I want a special relationship.
Wow, that's what it's for.
That's what it's for.
That's what it's for.
That's what it's
It
for.
seems like it's for love. It seems like it's for all these romantic notions, like for love, like for union.
But it's really an opportunity for me to punish myself for the past.
So it'd be really interesting when you're forming a relationship to really pay attention to your partner as they tell you about their past relationships.
Because they're essentially telling you what, like a TV commercial, it's like they're giving you the reenactment. They're telling you about, this is what we're going to reenact.
Yeah,
Let me tell you about my past
That's
relationship.
right. Listen closely because that's your future. Their past, your future.
So
Oof.
then the Holy Spirit finished this. I heard him say, "Would you act out the dream and let it go?
Right.
Would you act out the punishment and let it go? Would you act out the past and let it go? Would you act
Right.
out the special relationship and reenactment of the past? Would you let it go? You know, are you ready to act it out again, Raj? Are you ready to act it out again, Earl? Are you going to let go of the past, or are you going to act out the past again?"
Right.
That's the question.
Right, that is the question.
Yeah.
So it is possible to be in a relationship without the decision to reenact the past.
It's possible. That's a holy relationship,
Right.
in my perception.
Exactly. So that would be a relationship that really has its purpose of remembering the present truth
Yes.
together.
Yeah. The purpose of our relationship is to remember that we're not here to reenact the past
Right,
with each other,
exactly.
but to be present with each other.
Exactly.
Right now.
And to remember the truth together,
Yeah.
because that's the thing we've forgotten. That's the thing we need the most.
It's the truth we've forgotten.
Right. Right. Not each other acting just like we want the other person to act. I don't really need that, but I do need the truth.
But I think my greatest joy, from my ego, fearful perspective,
Yes.
I think my greatest joy would be for you to act out what I want you to act out.
That's right. Yes.
That's what turns me on. That's what makes me want to be in a relationship with you.
Right.
Is the possibility of you acting out the
Right.
past.
That's right.
I want you to act out. I want you to do what I want you to do.
I know.
That's the reenactment.
Right. And the fact that I promise to do that is what has you turned on to me,
Yeah.
as opposed to everybody else.
Yeah,
And
you're
why
saying
not.
you will reenact
Right.
the past with me, so
Exactly.
I'm really attracted to you.
Right. Right.
So, from an ego, fearful mind perspective, a soulmate is somebody who agrees to reenact your past with you,
Right. Wow.
and that you're gonna restore each other's wounded self-esteem,
Right.
and you're willing to do it.
Right. So really, they're not your soulmate; they're your past mate.
That's great. That's great. I'm not looking for a soulmate. I'm looking for my past mate. You're not my soulmate. You're my past mate. You know, that's why I'm attracted to you. By the
Yeah.
way,
Right.
because
Exactly.
you remind me of her.
Right.
And you're gonna reenact
Yes.
everything that I went through with her.
Right.
You're my past mate, not my
That's
soulmate.
right. Because the
That's
soulmate,
great.
because the soul is present.
Yeah.
You know, because the
Yeah,
soul's
yeah,
eternal.
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
for the soul to be eternal, it's got to be present.
Yeah, I would assume.
Yeah,
it
you-
sounds
you-
reasonable.
you would think.
Yeah. If you're gonna be eternal, you pretty much have to hang around all the time.
That's right. You got to be there all the time. If you're
And
going
who
to
would
be
want to be
eternal.
with anybody all the time that wasn't joyful? I kind of see why we're on this path.
No doubt.
So if everything is eternal and never ends, you kind of want it to be never ending joy if you got a choice. I would think.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to read to you.
Okay.
Now,
All right.
in the special relationship,
Mm-hmm.
in the special relationship,
Yes.
it doesn't seem to be an acting out of vengeance that you seek.
No.
In the special relationship, it doesn't seem to be the acting out of vengeance that you seek.
It doesn't at all.
And even when the hatred and the savagery break briefly through.
That's right. We have a fight.
That's right. Even when the hatred and the savagery break briefly through, we have a fight. The illusion of love is not profoundly shaken.
No.
We had a big fight, but we still love each other.
Yes. And we fight because we love each other.
And the hatred and the savagery, that is because I love you.
That's right.
Okay, yet the one thing, the ego, the one thing, the fearful part of your mind, one thing the fearful part of your mind never allows to reach awareness is that the special relationship is the acting out of vengeance on yourself.
Oh.
The special relationship is the acting out of vengeance on yourself.
That's
the
what
special
it is.
relationship is the acting out of vengeance on yourself. Yet what else could it be? In seeking the special relationship, it means you're not looking for glory in yourself. When you seek the special relationship, you're not seeking for glory in yourself. You've denied that glory is there. And the relationship becomes your substitute for glory. The special relationship is supposed to be the substitute for your glory, the substitute for your power. And vengeance becomes your substitute for atonement. Vengeance becomes your substitute for correction and true love. Vengeance becomes your substitute for healing. And the escape from the vengeance that you deserve becomes your loss.
Whoa. Huh. And that's the paragraph I got.
That's the paragraph you got.
Oh, great.
I'm so glad. Because I love to hear how the truth comes to you. I do. It's my greatest thrill is hearing the truth come through you. You know.
Thank you. All right.
Okay, tell me the truth.
All right.
I'm here. Would you please, Anna? I want you to tell me the truth.
Well, I know we all say we want the truth.
I represent the part
we
of you
don't want that.
I represent the part of you that's saying to you, give it to me as straight as you can in terms of what you just heard.
All right, okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
So in the special relationship, it absolutely does not seem like we're just trying to act out vengeance on our past.
So we don't know that.
Especially at the beginning. It don't look anything remotely like that.
At the beginning, it don't look. At the beginning, that's the last thing it looked like is that you're trying to punish yourself.
In the beginning, it looks like it is the ultimate experience of love, like the ultimate experience of real love. Okay, that's what it looks like at the beginning. It does not, at the beginning of the special relationship, look like the acting out of the vengeance on the past. Okay, we all agreed.
We all agree. It doesn't look like it.
That's right.
Can we agree?
Doesn't look like
at
that.
The beginning, it doesn't look like you're trying to get ready to act out vengeance on yourself.
Right, it doesn't look like that at all.
Okay, we admit that. It doesn't look like that. So it's okay if I'm fooled.
That's right.
Because it doesn't look like that.
It doesn't. It is okay if you're fooled.
Okay.
You're innocent for having been deceived. By
Thank
what
you.
the real purpose was.
Thank you.
And that's great. That's very good. We do need to release ourselves from guilt around that.
Yeah.
And because it doesn't look.
It's not like I knew it.
I didn't know it. Yeah. It doesn't, because it doesn't look like that at all. Okay. So great. Thank you for saying that. And
but I represent the other folk.
Thank you. I need that.
Right.
Okay. So then it says, and even when our hatred and our savagery, our hatred and our savagery, where we're mean to each other, savagery. We say mean things. We do mean things. Even when the hatred and the savagery break briefly through, the illusion that we're here for love is not profoundly shaken. So even when we're mean to each other, we try to hurt each other, we condemn each other, we set each other up, even when that breaks briefly through, the illusion that it's for love isn't shaken, not profoundly.
So a relationship that I break up with somebody is just a relationship in which the illusion of love was shaken.
That's
All
right.
of a sudden, I knew the truth.
Yes.
It isn't love.
That's right. I saw the truth. This isn't love.
Wow, that's deep.
That's deep. Me attacking myself, and I'm gonna stop.
The hatred.
In other words, I'm breaking up with you.
That's right. I'm breaking up with you because the hatred and the savagery broke through.
Yes.
And this time, the illusion of love was shaken, and I saw it for the unreality that it always was.
Exactly.
But I didn't know it.
Exactly. For a moment, I saw correctly.
Wow, that is so deep. To think that
Yes.
when you're breaking up, it's actually
Ooh.
when you're
Oh.
finally seeing the truth about the relationship all the time.
Wait, you're seeing, hey, this really wasn't for love. This was me trying to attack myself. This was me trying to put myself to sleep and get vengeance on my past.
By reenacting my
Yes.
past in this relationship.
Yes. That's what this was. Wow. Okay. Isn't it a miracle? Isn't it amazing to you that we have any viewers at all?
Well, I think they're decreasing
As we speak.
as we speak. I think it was less views this week than it was last week.
I would not be surprised.
Oh, it's the truth.
But everybody in some part of them does recognize what we're saying.
Yeah, that's true. That's
So,
true. That's true.
so then it says, the one thing that our fearful, angry, guilty mind that wants the past, the part of us that's in love with the past, that thinks we're happy in the past, trying to make it happen again, the one thing that part of us never allows to reach our awareness is that the special relationship really is more than even the acting out of vengeance on the past. It's the acting out of the vengeance on ourselves.
Say that to me a few
Okay.
times. Just say it to me a few times. Like the special relationship, that sentence.
Okay, I'm going to say that to you.
Okay.
The special relationship, our special relationship, and all of our special relationships, more than an acting out of vengeance on our past, the purpose of it is to act out vengeance on ourselves. So what's at the core of it is I want to attack myself. And so
Why do you want to attack yourself?
And why do I want to attack myself? I want to attack myself. Let's see. I want to attack myself because of how what I think I did in the past.
Okay.
I'm pissed.
Okay.
I didn't think that I was special enough in the past.
Okay. So you're really mad at yourself.
I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at myself. I did not make myself special enough. Yeah, I didn't become special enough.
In the past.
In the past. I should have been more, I should have done more, should have had more, should have done more, should have been more, should have had more. Done more, been more, had more. Should have been more.
That's your name. Should have been more.
Should have been more.
What's your name? Should have been more.
Should have been more.
My friends call me should have been. Hey, should have been. What's up, baby? Should have been. I know I should have been rich, should have been famous, should have been happy, should have been smarter, should have been remembering God. I'm should have been. That's my name.
Should have been a better course student.
Should have been a better course student. So that you'll be seeing more of should have been during our future series. He was just born today. That's I really can relate to should have been.
Should have been who
That's
perpetually shoulds on
I
himself.
always should on myself.
Should have.
Yes, right. That's what I know. Man, I shit my pants. I shit my pants. You did? Yeah, I shit my pants.
Shouldn't have done that.
No, but I should have been. I should have been. I love that. Having a big chain around my neck. Everything. Should have been. What's up? What's up, man? That's a cool man. Should have been. I like that. It got a nice, honest
What's up,
ring.
should have been?
Yeah, it's like it should. Yeah, this got a nice ring to it.
does.
Doesn't it?
Should have been.
I look like a should have been.
You do.
I know.
Yeah.
You got to meet my brother. Has been. I'll introduce him to you one day too. Has been. He's really deep. That's my twin brother.
Great, I love it. Should have been, has been more. Should have been, has been more.
Has been. He's a has been.
But that's what we think about the past. I had been more.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to recreate.
Yeah, that's what I'm upset about.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't more.
That's right. Okay. Okay, so
right. Yeah, okay.
So really,
Yes.
really,
Yes.
our special relationship and all our special relationships at its core was me attacking myself, me getting vengeance on myself for what I wasn't, what I should have been. Okay.
What's that? Are you called?
You rang. And so yeah, what else could our special relationship be except an acting out of vengeance on ourselves? So what else could it have been? How do you know? How do you know that that's what it really is? How do I know that my special relationships really is an acting out of vengeance on me, I'll tell you how. It's because it says, because in those relationships, have you noticed that you are not looking for the love in yourself? You're not looking for the love in yourself. You are looking for it where? Well, you've denied that it's there in yourself.
Keep talking. I just want to make sure you centered right.
All right.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. You could.
Should have been centered.
That's right. That's right. You should have been, and that's what.
So how do you know? How do you know that? How is it obvious that in your relationships it's really an acting out of vengeance on yourself? How do you know? Because in those relationships you aren't looking for the love in yourself. You're not looking for the love in yourself because you've denied the love is in yourself. So what else could it be except me attacking myself? Anything I'm in that I'm denying the love in myself, I'm not looking for love in myself, I'm denying love is in me, that's me attacking myself. And that's what we do in our relationships. I'm not looking for the love in me. I'm like, hey, give me the love. Hey, should have been. You should have been loving me.
Well, you should have been acting right. This is my wife. This is my wife. Should have been acting right.
Should have been loving me.
She should have been loving me. I should have been loving her. And she should have been acting right. We should have been family. I'm Mr. Should have been, and she's Mrs. Should have been. Should have been what?
Here's our little should have been.
And this little should, that's our little should have been. This is has been, should have been.
There's should have right there.
should have. Hey, should have. You little should have.
I shouldn't have been a better parent.
You should have been a better mama.
I call my kids should have.
Ooh, Lord. Oh, my goodness.
And there's our cousin could have been.
It could have been. It could have been. Should have been. And our other cousin ought to been.
We have great family reunions.
I know it. That is it.
Yeah.
That's the past,
Ooh,
right there.
exactly.
That should have been, ought to been,
could have been, had
been.
And that's what the ego's obsessed with. Could have been, had been, should have been, has been. That's exactly all that our egos think about.
So I wouldn't. If we were married, I wouldn't be your husband. I'd be your has-been.
You'd be my husband. That's what my ex calls me. He goes, "Hey, it's your husband."
You know. I want you to introduce to my husband.
He has been loving in the past.
God, I tell you.
But not today.
Not today.
Not today.
The savagery and the hatred is
Savage.
about to break briefly through.
Yes.
I just want to sit down and tell you this, dear. My savagery. I think one day, you'll actually get to that point.
Yeah, we're about to say, hey,
Hey, look.
I just want you to know my savagery and my hatred is about to break through.
Briefly.
So, briefly.
Briefly,
Just
hopefully.
a little while.
Hopefully, briefly.
Because we have a party later tonight.
Got a party later on. So, and I promise you, the way I feel today, even if the hatred and savagery briefly breaks through,
right.
It will not shake my illusion
Right.
that the love is real between us.
Right.
I promise you, I still keep thinking we have a real relationship,
That's right.
even after the hatred breaks
After
through.
I attack you,
After I attack you, I'm still gonna think I
I'm
love you.
going to then say, but you know I love you.
But you
baby.
know I love you, baby.
I wouldn't attack you like that if I didn't love you.
Oh, it's the fact that I love you that made me want to attack the way I did.
That's right.
You know,
Right.
hey,
Mhm,
because
okay.
you should have been.
Right. You could have been.
And you could have been.
And he says, so how do you know that the special relationship is really an acting out of vengeance on yourself? Because you are not looking for the love in yourself, you're looking for it in them.
Okay.
You've denied that the love is in you.
Okay.
And not only have you denied the love is in you, the relationship becomes a substitute for the love in you. I've denied the love is in me. I've denied I'm love. And now this relationship is going to substitute for the love that I have denied that I am.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Now, and then he says...
Sounds like a really
In other words...
messed up plan.
It sounds so romantic.
God.
Could have been loving. And then, so what we're really saying is that vengeance becomes our substitute for atonement, for love, for correction. And then let's see, see, it says, and vengeance becomes your substitute for atonement, which means it becomes the escape from vengeance, and the escape from vengeance becomes your loss.
Now, what the hell does that mean?
Okay, so if the special relationship becomes my substitute, if our painful, hateful, cruel, but broken into by periods in which we seem to love each other relationship, he says if that were to go, if that's my substitute, if that were to go, that I think that's my loss. To lose our painful relationship, to lose our special relationship, to me feels like a loss.
Okay.
Yeah, because it has become my substitute for love.
So without my special relationship with you, I would think I didn't have love anymore.
Exactly.
Because the relationship was the substitute for the love that I am.
Exactly.
That's so obvious.
That's right. That's
it's like,
exactly.
how did I miss that?
That's right.
That's so obvious.
Exactly. I wasn't experiencing love while I was in it, because I was focused on the past, what you weren't doing, what you weren't doing, what you weren't doing, what you used to do but not doing now. I was focused on the past. But then when I wasn't happy, I wasn't in love and loving. But then but the idea of it being gone, I feel like I lost love. I lost my love. And that's what we feel when our relationships end.
So I'm really feeling sad because I lost the way to punish myself.
That's right. That's why you're feeling sad. It's only your ego that feels sad at the loss of a relationship where there was
savagery and hatred breaking through.
That's right. Regularly.
Okay, let me be with that just for a second.
So only your ego cries at the loss of something that was painful. Only your ego cries at the loss of a special relationship. Not your spirit, not your soul. Only your ego. So my ego is sad at the loss of this savagery. Wow. Because my ego, savagery is love. Because my ego loves conflict. My ego loves conflict. My ego loves being in a relationship where ain't enough. It
loves relationships where it's not enough.
That's right. It loves it.
Oh yes. Okay.
All right.
Is your turn to read to me?
That's right. Against the ego's insane notion of love, the Holy Spirit gently lays the holy instant. We said before that the Holy Spirit must teach through comparisons and uses opposites to point to truth. The holy instant is the opposite of your ego's fixed belief in love through vengeance for the past. I love it. The holy instant is the opposite of the ego's fixed belief in love through vengeance for the past. Because in the holy instant, it is understood that the past is gone, and with the past's passing, the drive for vengeance has been uprooted and has disappeared. And then the stillness and the peace of now enfold you in perfect gentleness. In other words, everything is gone except the truth.
Woo!
Oh, that's beautiful.
That is a deep paragraph. Okay,
I'm glad that one followed the vengeance paragraph.
Whoa! Wow. Okay. Okay. What I'm hearing is that against my guilty mind's insane notion of happiness, which is me trying to punish myself for the past, and me trying to reenact the past, and seeking retribution of myself for the past, and trying to get you to somebody else to restore my wounded self-esteem, which is the insane notion of happiness.
Yes, that's right.
He says the Holy Spirit gently lays the holy instant. So my ego, or the fearful part of my mind, has its plan. And so now I'm hearing that the Holy Spirit, or the loving part of my mind, has its plan. And he said before that the Holy Spirit must teach through comparisons. Yeah. So now I've had an opportunity to experience what relationships are like that come from fear and guilt in my ego. And then I'm hearing that now I need to have an opposite to point to the truth. That was an opposite to point to the truth.
Right.
That painful relationships are the opposite of truth. So painful relationships are supposed to point me to the truth, point me to the love. So pain is supposed to point me to joy.
Beautiful.
A painful relationship is supposed to point me to joy.
It's an opposite whose purpose is to point you to joy.
Right.
Beautiful.
Right. So the holy instant. So then I heard that the holy instant, and so I needed a definition for the holy instant. The holy instant is the opposite of my fear and guilt's fixed belief. My guilt and fear has a fixed belief in salvation or happiness through vengeance for the past. Okay, so the opposite of my plan to be happy through punishing myself for my past. There's a plan opposite to me punishing myself for the past.
Good. That's good to hear.
The holy instant is the plan that's the opposite to me punishing myself through relationships.
Oh, nice.
The holy instant is the plan that is the opposite to punishing myself in relationships and reenacting the past in relationships and taking vengeance on myself in the relationship. The holy instant is the opposite.
Yes.
The holy instant is the opposite of that. That's what I heard.
I love that.
Then I heard him say another definition of the holy instant. He says, in the holy instant, it is understood that the past is gone. So when I'm experiencing a healing instant, it's any instant, I'm healed in any instant that I'm willing to recognize the past is gone and over.
The past is gone and over.
So the holy instant is just an instant that I realize that the past is gone. The holy instant is just any instant that I actually friggin' get it that my past is over. My past is gone. My past is gone. My past doesn't exist right now. My past doesn't exist in this relationship.
Yes.
My past doesn't exist in this relationship. My past doesn't exist in this relationship.
Being in a relationship in which your past doesn't exist in it.
In it. My past, we're going to have a holy relationship. My past does not exist in this relationship. That's the holy instant. That's the healing instant. I heard that. And so since I'm not trying to reenact the past and change it, then my drive for punishment has been uprooted because my desire to punish myself was coming from what I thought happened in the past that I'm trying to reenact with you.
Yes.
So the minute I realize the past doesn't exist, then there's no need for me to punish myself.
Right. Exactly. And so your drive for vengeance
is gone.
On yourself, the past and me
is gone. There's
gone.
Nothing to punish you for.
Oh my God, imagine the experience of being in a relationship where your drive for vengeance is gone. It's been uprooted.
You're not going to punish them. You're not going to punish yourself.
Right.
It's gone. You don't have any desire to get anybody back for anything. You're not trying to reenact anything and change it. You realize that the past isn't in our relationship.
Yeah, us trying to get each other back for things. It's us trying to reenact the past and change it. It's us getting vengeance.
That's us getting vengeance. I'm trying to reenact my past and change it. And now since I no longer have that goal, I realize the past is gone. 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 And like we say in the South, the past is gone.
Gone.
The past is gone. The past is gone.
Yes.
The past is gone. The past is gone.
That's what past means, right?
Gone.
Gone.
Past means gone.
Past means gone.
So
wow.
The ones that I realize that the past is gone, the ones I'm no longer trying to punish myself or you for anything that happened in the past, then I'm going to experience a stillness and a peace of right now. I'm going to finally feel there's no past to punish myself. There's nothing, no vengeance to take on anybody. I'm not mad about anything. Then all of a sudden I'll just feel the stillness and the peace of just being right now.
Yes.
Okay? And then that peace of being right now without any drive to punish myself or you, that peace will enfold me in perfect gentleness. So peace will gently enfold me as I recognize that the past is gone and there's only the stillness of right now and the peace of right now. Then the peace will enfold me, and the only thing that I'll be experiencing is the truth, the love. Everything else will be gone. The vengeance will be gone, the guilt will be gone, the fear will be gone, the lack will be gone. Everything will be gone except the truth of the peace that I'm experiencing right now. The once my drive for vengeance has been uprooted by me understanding the past is gone, because I'm now practicing the holy instant which is the opposite of the plan of punishing myself for the past. That painful relationship is supposed to point me to the truth, and the Holy Spirit is giving me a peaceful, loving instant instead of the ego's notion, which is to me to never have a peaceful, loving instant because I deserve to be punished for the past.
Right.
That's what I heard.
Beautiful. Wow. Wow. So the ego's plan for happiness centers on getting vengeance on the past, and Holy Spirit's plan for the holy, happy relationship centers on letting the past go by recognizing it is gone.
And it really is.
And it really is.
It's not theoretical.
The course says, how can you not let go what's gone?
Yeah, it's already gone.
It's already gone.
You know, that relationship from my past,
it's already gone.
It's already over. It's not happening anywhere except in my mind, so that I can take vengeance on myself through the pain that causes me.
Right.
So then I'm going to look for somebody to restore my wounded self-esteem now, because I feel like I am not enough. I lost. I can't be loved.
Right. I lost love.
I lost love. Now you got to prove me. You got to prove to me that I can have love.
Yeah.
You got which glass was mine? You got to prove to me now.
Right.
That I am lovable.
Right. Prove
to me. That's your job.
Right. Oh, great.
Prove to me that I'm lovable.
Prove it to me.
Prove it to me.
Yeah.
And even when the hatred I have for you,
that's
and the savagery I have for you break briefly through, don't you dare think I don't love you. Right. I do love you. That's why I'm so savage toward you. Right. Because I do love you.
Whew. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Past is gone.
The past is gone.
So really, the holy relationship, the happy relationship, is the practice of the truth that the past is gone.
We're in a relationship continually reminding each other that the past is over.
Yes.
So you got to remind me. It was interesting. If I was in a holy relationship, in a sense, you would be constantly reminding me, I'm not your past. I'm not any woman from your past. I'm not any woman from your past.
Right.
I'm not. It needs to be like a sign up on the mirror.
That's right.
You know, she's not any woman from my past.
Right.
He's not any man from my past.
My past is not here right now.
My past is not here in this relationship.
It is not in her. It is not in him. It is gone. My past is gone.
And my job is to remind you that the past is gone, so that it will uproot any desire you have to hurt yourself or punish yourself in vengeance.
Wow. So the remembrance that the past is gone, it is gone, it's gone, is what uproots my drive, my ego's drive for vengeance.
Because the drive for vengeance is coming from something you think happened in the past.
That's right. Wow. So really it's a practice of recognizing the past is gone.
Together.
Yes, together.
That's a holy relationship.
That's a holy relationship. It's a practice.
A practice.
It's a practice. We're practicing. Practicing.
Not mastered.
Right. That's obvious. Practicing the truth that the past is gone. Your past is gone. My past is gone.
So that also means I got to let go of what I think you did last week.
That's right.
It's not even this talking about another relationship.
That's right.
It's talking about I got to let go of anything I think you've done in the past.
Right.
That you've got to make up for.
Right. Wow.
Because in this moment, you're not doing whatever that was.
That's right. In this moment, I'm not. Wow. Okay.
All right. For a time, you may attempt to bring illusions into the holy instant. For a time, you may attempt to bring false ideas, fears, guilts, the past into the holy instant.
That's right.
To hinder your full awareness of the complete difference in all respects between your experience of truth and illusion, you may for a time attempt to bring illusions into the now.
Yes.
To hinder your full awareness of the complete difference in all respects between your experience of truth and fears, truth and illusion. Yes. Yet, you will not attempt this long. You will not attempt to bring illusions into the now for long. In the holy instant, in the now instant, The power of the Holy Spirit will prevail now. The power of the Holy Spirit will prevail now. Because you have joined the Holy Spirit. The power of the Holy Spirit will prevail because you have joined the Holy Spirit. The illusions, the false ideas, the past that you bring with you will weaken the experience of the Holy Spirit for a while.
Yes.
You bring the past into the present will weaken your experience of love for a while.
Yes, yes, it will.
And your bringing the past into the present will prevent you from keeping the experience of the Holy Spirit and love in your mind.
Yes.
Yet, the Holy Instant is eternal. Now is eternal. The past being gone is eternally true. That'll never change. The past will always be gone.
Right.
And your illusions of time, your false ideas about time, will not prevent the timeless, the eternal, from being what the eternal is, nor you from experiencing the eternal as the eternal is. The now is eternal. Your false ideas about time won't prevent the eternal from being what it is.
Right.
And you will experience the eternal. You will experience a love that never ends. You will experience a peaceful now, enfolding you in gentleness with everything gone but the truth.
Now that sounds fantastic. That's
and
great
that's the
news.
Purpose of our relationship,
and
is to help bring that about.
Yeah, that's great news. I like that purpose.
You like that purpose?
I like that purpose very much.
Much better than you have to reenact my past and then change it.
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah. The second one's much better. Much better. I have not. I have failed the first one. I did not help you reenact your past good enough.
To restore my wounded
No,
self-esteem,
I didn't.
for
did
sure.
I?
No,
I didn't do that very
No,
well. I wasn't
no,
good at it.
no.
Nobody's good at it. Because it's impossible to do.
Well, I'm trying to have a relationship with somebody that's not there.
Exactly. The purpose of the special relationship is trying to accomplish something that can't be done. How can anybody do it well? You know?
How can you do what can't be done well? That's interesting. I'm trying to do what can't be done well.
That's where my sense of failure comes from. I'm trying to do something I cannot do, and I'm trying to do it well. All right. So what I heard is, so we've given our relationship the purpose of remembering that the past is gone and relating to each other only in the now. That's the purpose we've given our relationship.
Say it again.
We've given our relationship the purpose of remembering that our past is gone and relating to each other only from the now. So that, because that's where love is.
If we're going to love each other and experience love with each other, if we're going to experience love with each other, we can only do it now.
Love only is in the now. Love is only in the now. Love is never in the past. Yeah, isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
So we've given our relationship that purpose. Okay. Now, for a while, and I notice it didn't say how long.
Right.
For a while, we're going to attempt to bring the past back into our now.
In our relationship, every now and then, we're going to try to bring up something from the past with each other.
Yes. And the reason why we're going to do that is because we want to hinder our full awareness of the complete difference in all respects between our pasts and our now.
Okay.
Part of me wants to hinder my awareness of the complete, what does he say, the complete difference between my past and my now.
So I'm trying to hide the difference between my past and my now by bringing my past into my now.
Yes. I'm trying to hide the difference, complete difference in all respects between my past and what's my now. So my past and my now are completely different in all respects.
That's true.
Yeah, that's good for me to notice.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, you having known me in my past, you know that's true. This is different than my now is different than my past.
Your now is different from your past. But you really have a really nice past.
Oh, why, thank you. Baby got passed.
My baby got passed. That I'm helping her get rid of slowly.
Thank you. Okay, so for a while, I am going to bring my past into our now.
Oh, okay. Just tell me the truth. Tell me everything you're going to do before you do it.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
for a while.
Okay.
I don't know how long.
All right.
It might be a while.
Okay.
I'm going to bring my past into our now relationship.
Okay. Straight up. Tell me what you're going to
The
do.
reason I'm going to do it
Okay.
is because I am trying to confuse myself
Okay.
about the complete difference between my past and my now. My now. I'm trying to hide that. I'm trying to hide that awareness from myself. I'm trying to hide the awareness of how different my past is from my now. Okay?
Okay.
I wonder why I'm doing that. And he says, but the good news is I'm not going to attempt it for long.
Okay.
Okay,
All right. You're not going to keep on bringing up the past forever.
Right.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm not going to do it for long
Okay.
is because in that now moment where we're experiencing our relationship now,
Mm-hmm.
he says that the power of love, the Holy Spirit, is going to prevail.
The Holy Spirit is going to prevail, which is the loving spirit.
Right, love will prevail.
Okay.
Okay, and because we joined love, when we said, "Hey, let's join in the now,"
Mm-hmm.
let's experience our relationship now.
Mhm.
What we actually said was, "Okay, we joined love. We joined love. So love joined us, and now the power of love is going to prevail, which means it'll prevent us from bringing our past into our now relationship.
The
For
love
long.
that we have, because we
Mhm.
join with the love,
Yeah.
which is the Holy Spirit.
Which is in the now.
In the now, that love will
Mhm.
keep us.
Yes.
At some point, it's going to keep us from even bringing
Yeah.
our past into
Yeah,
our
fantastic.
now. It
So
wouldn't even come up. I
it's
wouldn't even
gonna-
try to bring it up.
That's right. It's going to prevail, meaning it's going to protect us. It's going to prevent us from even bringing our past into the now.
So
Why?
it's-
Because we joined it. It's like love's like, hey, you join me in the now. You join me in the now. I'll protect you. I'll prevent you from bringing your past into the now and messing up your awareness of how beautiful and powerful it is now.
And how it's so completely different in
And
all
how-
respects
Yeah.
from what you used to go through in other relationships.
So that awareness is important. The awareness of how different my now is from my past. That awareness
That's
is
something
important.
I don't focus on that
I don't
enough.
either.
I don't
I
focus
don't
enough on
either.
how my life right now
Yes.
is so different in all respects
Yes.
from the me that used to punish myself and want to punish myself
Yes.
through my relationships in the past.
And that's what my ego wants to do. That my ego wants me to hide and hinder my awareness of how different my now is. It doesn't want me to have that awareness. It doesn't want me to see that. So that's what you and I need to be doing. Dang, our now, check out how different it is from our past. Check it out. We're supposed to be doing that with each other.
So,
Taking note.
the purpose of my relationship with you, another way of saying it is that the purpose of my relationship with you is for just to join you so deeply in innocence
Yes.
that any kind of guilt from the past will never prevail.
Wow. Woo,
Because
yes.
we are so joined and committed to
The
each other's joining in innocence
innocence now.
now.
Yes, right.
Our purpose is to feel innocent now,
Yes.
right?
My
So-
purpose is for you to feel innocent now.
Right. So that would be completely contrary to my goal to try to bring something from the past into this moment.
That's right.
If it's really about our innocence
Yes,
now.
right. My past was not getting people to feel innocent now. I want you to feel innocent now, and I want you to feel innocent now. It was about getting them to feel guilty enough to act out my script.
To restore my wounded self-esteem.
Yes, right. Wow. Okay, so that's a new awareness for me. I love that. That I'm supposed to be noticing the comparison and how different my past is from my now. And
Mhm.
don't let my ego hinder that
Mhm.
awareness.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because my ego just wants to go, oh, it's just your past. It's just my past again. Oh, this is just like my past. This is just like my past. He's saying, no, it's not. It is not. Your now is not like your past. So I know. It's like, oh, that's okay. Good. Thank you for that awareness, Holy Spirit. That's good.
Mhm.
Now, what will happen when I try to bring my past into our now relationship? What it's going to do is it's going to weaken my experience of our now love
Exactly.
for a while.
How could it
right.
not?
That's right. That's what it's for. when I bring my past into our now relationship, it's going to weaken my awareness of love, our love.
And weaken my, and it's bringing the past to the present is going to weaken my experience of the present.
That's right.
I'm not even experiencing the present with you anymore.
Yeah, so even more than weakening my experience of the present, it obliterates my experience of the present, which is the only place love can be.
Because the past is gone.
That's right.
Whatever I'm using
love ain't gonna be where it was gone. That's not loving.
And so fear is the only thing that can be gone.
Right. So fear is the only thing that can be gone.
That's great.
That's
fear is the
great.
only thing that can be gone.
I love it. I love it.
Fear is the only thing that can be gone.
And love is the only inevitability. All right. So that's the reason. So that's what will happen when I try to bring my past into our present, our now relationship. And it's going to prevent me from keeping the experience of the now in my mind. Of course, that's obvious. Yet that our now moments where we are in the now, we're relating in the now to each other, those moments, even though they may be periodical, they may not be all the time, those moments, they may not seem to last, but they are eternal. Those few seeming little moments, short moments, they're actually eternal.
Which is the same as in they're actually now.
Right. They're still now. Even when I am not aware of our now, our love, it's still happening now. Even when I'm not aware of our love, it's still now.
And the only reason why I'm not aware of our love
Yeah.
is when I'm bringing the past
That's
into
right.
the present moment.
Exactly.
Or I'll be aware of our love all the time.
That's right, because love is eternal. Because it's now. Love is eternal. Our love is eternal because it's now.
And we're focusing on the now love that we have.
Right.
And nothing from the past.
Right.
Except every now and then for a while, we're going to bring the past into the present.
Right.
To weaken our experience of the love.
Exactly. And we'll tell ourselves that it's not now. We'll tell ourselves our love is not now.
No, you don't love me now.
You don't love me now.
Now you don't really love me.
Right. I don't really love you now. That's what we'll tell ourselves.
And one day we'll tell ourselves that in total love and honesty.
Yeah.
Like when I really am bringing the past into the present, I say, you know what, Anna? I don't love you now.
Yes.
And I don't love you now because I'm bringing the past
That's
into the
right.
present moment in order to punish myself.
That's right. Exactly.
I just want you to know that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah. It was obvious.
Yeah, right. Like as if somebody wouldn't recognize
Right.
that was what was going
Exactly.
on. Once you know the truth.
Exactly. Once you know the truth. All right. So then it says that those moments that we're relating to each other in the now, those moments are eternal, and our illusions of seeing our past will not prevent our now relationship from being what it is, nor you from experiencing our relationship as it is. Good. So those moments where I'm trying to bring the past into our now and see only the past and not see the love now, they are not going to prevent our love, the timeless, from being our love, or from us seeing our love as it is, which is timeless.
Okay.
Great.
Okay. So the holy instant,
Mm-hmm.
the loving instant is now,
Yes.
and it's eternal,
Right.
and it's always.
Yes.
So the best I can do is occasionally bring something from the past that I
Yes.
try to reenact in this relationship
Yes. Right.
that weakens my experience of the love we have right now.
Yes.
But nothing can stop me from experiencing the love we have right now because the past is gone. So at some point I'm going to realize it's gone, and there's no way that it could affect the present if it's gone. So whatever I'm upset with you about could not change the way I feel about you right now.
Right.
When I wake up, because I know it's gone.
Right. And
Whatever that was is over.
That's right. And that's why the Course calls our conflicts and our problems and our grievances illusions.
Why?
Because they really are gone. They're not there. And they don't have
What
any
you're upset
power.
about is from the past is not there.
It's not there.
Literally.
That's why the Course calls it an illusion.
It really is.
It really is an illusion. It's not there. It's an optical illusion. It's a perceptual illusion.
I'm upset with you because of something you did this morning.
Yes, right.
And I'm seeing it.
Yes.
It is an optical illusion.
Yes.
I'm reacting to an optical illusion. I'm
Yes.
seeing the past as if it was happening now.
Right. So that's why he says that pain comes from deception. Pain comes from deception. When I'm in pain, I'm deceived.
That's a deep one, boy.
Remember that
That's when I'm going
lesson?
through physical pain.
I know.
And I tell myself that, boy,
Yep.
I feel so much resistance when I say that.
Yep.
I try to do that now. It's like, okay, you feel in pain on any level.
Yep.
You feel in pain. You are deceiving yourself
Yes.
right now.
Pain is deception. Joy is reality.
So I really don't even try to figure out what it is now. I just try to
No.
remind myself I'm deceiving myself about something because I feel pain.
Right.
I am fooling myself about the presence of love.
Yes, exactly.
That's what it is. I'm fooling
right.
myself that love isn't present.
That's right.
I'm fooling myself into thinking love isn't here right now.
Right. I'm fooling myself into thinking that love isn't here right now. That's what it means to say I'm in pain. That's where pain comes from. I'm in pain because I'm fooling myself into thinking love isn't present right now. Or peace isn't present. I'm fooling myself into thinking peace isn't present. How can peace not be present if peace is eternal?
And the only thing that's keeping me from experiencing the peace is that I'm thinking and bringing things from my past into this now moment and I'm reenacting them.
Yes, right.
In my mind.
Yes.
As a form of attack and punishment on myself.
Right. And using people for that purpose. Using people to attack myself. Calling it love. And then wondering why my relationships are so full of conflict.
Well.
All right. On that note.
We are going to complete and finish right now. We're going to stop here. That's enough to...
That's plenty.
That's plenty to integrate, not analyze.
That's right.
There's plenty for me to remember, not to figure out.
And plenty to use, not analyze.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember.
Remember, the understanding of these ideas come from the use of them.
Using
not what you
these
hear
ideas.
of us.
Use it.
Use them. You can use them right now.
I can use it right now. Right now, if I feel anything less than peace with you, it's because I'm bringing the past into the present and temporarily weakening my experience of the present love, which is the Holy Spirit, for a while.
Right.
Because I'm really trying to convince myself that I don't deserve to be loved.
Right.
Especially right now.
Right.
And I need to remember my experience right now is completely different from any experience I've ever had in the past.
Yes, that's what we're supposed to be doing. That's what we're supposed to be taking note of. That our now, what we're experiencing with each other now, is completely different from what we've experienced in the past.
Rather than reminding each other that what we experience with each other right now is everything we've experienced in the past.
That's right. We're supposed to be doing the opposite.
Wow.
Yeah, how beautiful. I never really got that.
And this for me either. It's like I'm really getting one of those like revelations that are intensely personal to you that you can't really share with nobody.
Yeah.
But I really got that in a way I've never seen that before.
Me too.
There's two nows in a sense. It's like I can either be completely reminding myself of everything that you do that reminds me of my past or somebody in my past.
Right.
Or I could just as much be reminding myself that you're not any way at all like anybody that I've ever been with in my past.
Right. You are not at all in any way like my past. Our relationship now is not in any way, shape, or form like a relationship I've had in the past.
It's a brand new thing.
It is.
This is a brand new thing.
It is a brand new thing. It totally is.
Especially compared to comparison. Anything in most relationships that I see around me.
No doubt. No doubt.
Which is all about, can we reenact the past and change it and restore each other's wounded self-esteem relationships.
Right. It's about making the past real in the present.
And ours is about realizing that the past is gone in the present.
Right.
So a holy relationship is, let's realize the past is gone right now.
Yes. Let's realize the past is gone right now.
Together. Wow.
Yes. That's a holy relationship. Let's realize the past is gone now, together.
And let's go hear that really good band tonight.
Exactly. Absolutely. Yeah.
Wow. Well, go to www.ACIM earlpurdy.com to hear more of me teaching and Anna teaching, and also I'm available for one-on-one sessions called Clarity Sessions. So go to my website and you'll get more information about that. And I learned a lot today. I'm remembering a lot today. I got a lot to try to forget.
A whole past.
I got a whole past to try to forget here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can see more of my classes and learn more about my counseling practice at www.anakujawa.com.
All right. Well, baby. Okay, here's high tech. Yeah.
High
Well,
tech.
let peace extend
Extend
from our mind to yours.